So this is a potential scam in the making. I say potential because it hasn't happened yet, but I'll tell you what happened and you can tell me what you think. So this is also something of a good news, bad news story, and it follows on from my story about Apple and how many times I had the screen replaced. As I said, it's another good news, bad news story, and again to do with Apple. The bad news first. The bad news is that this thing, the charger, which costs £90, has just failed. So my laptop currently is without power. And since the laptop is outside of the 1 year warranty they give with it, they said, unfortunately, sir, this is going to be a paid replacement. Paid replacement, a £90 adapter for a laptop that was over £3,000? I don't think so. So an hour later, discussing consumer law, they said, no problem, we'll ship you a new one because it shouldn't have failed. Yes, it really shouldn't have failed, but it did anyway. And so they agreed to ship a new one out. I've received notifications with UPS yesterday that it was going to be delivered today. Both parts, the charger bit and the lead bit. Well, here's the other good news, bad news. Part of it was delivered, but for the main part, the charger part, which actually charges the machine, I received a notification from UPS saying this was a separate delivery. The address has been changed. As of 7:44 this morning, it says we've corrected the flat number and the package is on its way to the updated address, which, by the way, is in London, and I'm not in London. So although these two separate packages were together, they've somehow been separated. Someone has, apparently, according to the tracking system, updated the address and it's now out for delivery in London. Well, I'm not in London, so I'll be very interested to see what happens and if this shows as being delivered, because it says it's out for delivery in London. So if someone in London watching gets a charger they didn't order, it's probably mine or someone else's that they've changed the address without permission for. So who knows what's going to happen? I've sent a message to Apple and to UPS to say, what gives? This is supposed to be coming to me along with the other one, and I'm not going to be able to charge my laptop if my laptop dies and I don't have a charger, because this one went kaput. But as for UPS, I hope this is just an error and it is actually delivered to me at my address and not to someone else in London. Because if so, that's a little bit dodgy, because the address on the system has been changed to be delivered in London. So I'll be very interested to see what happens, but in the meantime, I might have no choice but to go out and buy another one myself. Let me know in the comments what you think.